is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today we're checking out the Eagles in the city for the first time ever. Yeah, you guys, originally a couple years ago I did some Eagles reactions, probably like 4 or 5, and all of them got taken down, not by my doing. However, I've been able to bring all of those back, and I started reacting to the Eagles again. This is one of the most requested groups to react to, so I'm definitely going down the rabbit hole. I still need to continue down the Pink Floyd rabbit hole and do The Wall. You know, I want to do the movie of The Wall. There's so much. There's still stuff from Led Zeppelin, Fleetwood Mac. You guys know AC/DC, some of the very cherished groups, Journey. But the Eagles, man, you guys love the freaking Eagles, and I do too. Thank you guys for the requests and recommendations, and today we're finally getting to In the City. I've never heard this song. I've never seen this video. Already, to my surprise, it looks like we have, is that Joe Walsh? I don't know if he leads the whole song, but he's the vocals I hear at the beginning. Anyways, let's find out the hard way, you guys. If you're here for a first-time reaction, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there, I've been doing some movie reactions. However, all the music and the music reactions, they happen right here on this channel. If you want access to these reactions early, there's a link in the description to our membership that gives you early access. I update it every day, and there's a big catalog of reactions that haven't been released yet. Anyways, thank you guys for your support. Huge shout out to all of the members helping me keep the lights on. Let's get this show on the road. We're checking out the Eagles, man. This one is called In the City. I am watching this from their official YouTube channel. Now, before we get this started, I would love for you guys to go over to their channel and watch this on its own without me. That just means what I'm doing is not a substitute for the original. I'm not redistributing the music. You know, I want you guys to go support them, stream, purchase their music, all right? People come here for my reaction, my interpretation. I'm going to pause, make commentary, a bunch of different stuff, but it is important to support the original piece of work. So please do that, and let's get this show on the road. This is the wonderful, this is the glorious, this is the Eagles. The song's called In the City. I'm checking it out for the first time. Is it just me, or are they super young in this video? Or did they all just like shave and have like a different look? I don't know, but they look very young from some of the stuff that I've seen so far. Bro, I want to hear all this again. That switch up in this hook is incredible. There's something about Joe Walsh's voice. There's a sincerity to it. This feels different. And maybe it's because Joe Walsh is taking the lead. You know, I believe I'm used to Glenn Fry and Don Henley kind of leading things. So it's refreshing to hear Joe Walsh in this one. This reminds me of when I heard Take It to the Limit with Randy. Is it Meisner or Miser? I think it's Meisner. There's something about that differential that really just, you're like, okay, okay, Eagles? Like, these dudes make bangers, but when they switch it up like this, chef's kiss. Okay, let's talk about it. Joe Walsh's vocals in this, there's a sincerity that aligns with the storytelling. This sounds less like the glamorous Hollywood. This sounds less like California and more like real life, stuck in the city. You remember that song? I'm trying to remember. I forget if it's like the Animals or the Rolling Stones, but it's "We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place." The lyrics of this song set the tone for that. Like being kind of stuck in the city and, maybe trying to figure things out. This is just the first listen, but there was something about, I don't know, that's what grabbed me at first. The lyrics grabbed me, but first it was his voice and the tonality of his voice. Also, let's not miss the change up with the fellas and how great they are, how like in sync and harmony, like when they start hitting the harmonies together and that switch up, golly, the Eagles are something else, bro. I don't know how I did not, oh man, it's crazy because when I listen to the Eagles, these MFers, in my opinion, are like up there with the Beatles, right? But everyone's heard of the Beatles. I had heard of the Beatles. Maybe I'm just from a different planet. These guys are insane. Anyways, I'm listening. Okay, I'm bringing it back because I want to hear all of them jump in. Yeah. No one's there to catch you when you fall. Somewhere out on that horizon. Far away from the neon sky. I know there must be something better. And I can't stay another dog, I think I resonate with this song so much. First and foremost, it's just a beautiful song. These MFers are just elite musicians. You guys know it. I'm just getting hip to it. Kudos. We're not worthy. I'm not worthy. Whatever, man. Let's not get crazy here. We're all humans. And can't do no idol worship, but respect. And they get some flowers from your boy. Anyways. Man, this just reminds me of hip-hop so much. Like, and don't take it out of context. Don't get all crazy in my comments like I'm trying to compare the Eagles to rap music. I'm not. This is way different. But the messaging, right? A lot of times people miss the messaging in hip-hop and they just see the twerking, the degradation, the bullshit. I don't fuck with that. That's not why I ever listened to hip-hop. It was for the message. And a lot of the times the message was really looking out the project window and seeing how effed up things were, but trying to make something out of nothing and having hope in the city. So when I'm listening to these lyrics from the Eagles, it just resonates with me because I grew up my whole life listening to, well, not my whole life, but, you know, my formative years listening to rap and hip hop, saying a lot of similar things, right? Talking about the hard luck, the school of hard knocks. He's not saying that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like when the concept of the school of hard knocks, no one being there for you when you fall, you know, it's just a different, it's a different space that a lot of people aren't privy to unless you live that, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't live anything crazy. I didn't grow up in the projects. I'm not saying that either, but I just resonate with it because of being so tied to hip hop culture is what I'm saying. And I love it. I actually love this. This, to me, and y'all let me know, this sounds very different from the Eagle stuff I've reacted to. We got to think about Take It to the Limit, Lion Eyes, Hotel California. What's the other one? Oh man, it was Glenn Frey with the lead. Take it easy. That's Glenn Frey on that one, right? Take it easy. Like, these are like country songs. Like, Take It Easy is like a country song to me. But it's like they do this cross-germination that just makes it more than that. I have no clue how they do it. But for me to be listening to this, and with all the range I just told you with all those songs, I'm just like, I think a full Eagles album reaction is just due for your boy. Because I got to see how they culminate and put all this together. Anyways, I'm really enjoying this. I always enjoy my Eagles reactions. They are just superb.
Away from the neon sky.
Yeah.
I know there must be something better.
Yep. Looking for something better.
And I can't stay another night in the city.
Bro.
In the city.
Bro, I'm like super excited to get into more of the catalog of the Eagles. You guys tap in on what else I should be listening to. You know, he's playing the guitar and there's something on his finger. I personally, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Maybe I'm tripping, but it reminds me of what they used to play. I think it's called a steel guitar in country. Man, why is that? Why can I think of what it's called? I think that's what like a steel where they're sitting down like bing, 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 with that thing on their finger. That's what it looks like. But I've never seen anyone play it. But bro, if anyone gonna play anything, you know Joe Walsh is about to cook. Oh man, I've done some reactions to James Gang, to his solo joint. That was big, but there's just so much to listen to and learn. I hope you guys, you know, stick around and rock with me for the journey. I don't know. Every time I listen to these MFers, it's a breath of fresh air. I'm not even going to react to anything after this today because this is just, it's just too good. I'm so glad I'm back to checking out some of the Eagle stuff after bro, you know, some of my videos got taken down 2 years ago. Like my original I can't even find that one, so I don't know if it's going to get re-released. But then I did a Hotel California reaction with Chris Calico. But yeah, man, anyways, I'm rambling now. And that's what the Eagles do to me. Again, the lyricism on this was really dope. I thought they painted a really good picture, lyrically, poetically, of the city and in dreaming, right? Dreaming of getting out of the city and better things than the life that they're living. He felt stuck in the city. And, the city could be dope for some people. Certain parts of the city, moving and shaking, getting that bread, yeah, but he was not expressing that in this. And it just resonated with me. It goes back to a lot of the hip-hop roots and things I listened to growing up lyrically, right? Painting that picture. Awesome. I didn't know what this would be about. A lot of times when I think of in the city, I think people dream of going to the city and making it. If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere, right? So they kind of got me with a little misdirection in the title. I enjoyed that. All right, you guys, that was my first time reaction to the Eagles in the city. Let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Always go back and support the original content creator because, we got to show these MFs some love. And, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.